action step.
Change is won, it's not a given. If you will change, everything will change for you. Change is an action.
Welcome back to More Than Motivation. It's Monday, Clint here at Change One. Today I want to talk to you about motivation. So, something about motivation that's just so huge is we need to understand it a little bit more. You know, we talk about motivation and it's so important to be motivated in life, and I totally agree. It's hard to accomplish things if we're not motivated to accomplish them. And what I want to do is I want to break motivation down for you a little bit. In my mind, in motivation, there's two parts. You have intrinsic and extrinsic motivation. And so what I call them is intrinsic and extrinsic motivators. And some of us know what those terms mean, some don't, so I'm going to explain it. Intrinsic means internal, it's inside of you. Extrinsic means outside of you. So think internal, external, right? So extrinsic motivators might be things like you win a trophy, you win a prize. I'm an extrinsic motivator to you, right? I can say so much to get you going, but eventually you have to internalize these things to get intrinsic motivators. Does that make sense? Look, when you're working towards a goal, whatever it is that you're going to get from that is your extrinsic motivational factor. You know, maybe you're going to get a new pay raise at your job. Maybe you're going to get, again, you're going to win a trophy. Whatever it is, those are your external motivators, your extrinsic motivational factors. But your intrinsic motivational factors, where do those come from? How do you get those? And what I want to tell you today is that you get those through changing yourself. You get those through tuning in and watching the videos over again and over again, internalizing, doing the things I tell you to do, doing the exercises. They change who you are, the fundamental core of who you are, so that you have drive, so that you have belief in yourself, right? Look, it's hard to be intrinsically motivated when you use the word can't. Watch my video that I talk about my four-letter word I don't like. It'll give you a big hint what it is, right? So these things that you change about yourself and your thought processes and your patterns and the way you behave, they're what's going to build good, strong, intrinsic motivational factors. The extrinsic motivational factors only go so far. Trust me, working for money only goes so far. How many people do you know who are working for money all the time and yet they don't have much money? You know why? Because money is not a good motivator. Listen to me again. Money is not a good motivator. Most people I know who are successful are not successful because they worked for money. They're successful because they loved what they did and they enjoyed it. You need intrinsic motivators for that to happen. You need passion. You need a belief in yourself that you could do something. And you say, yeah, but I don't believe I can do it. Then build that belief. How do I build that belief? Learn about the thing that you want to accomplish. Maybe you don't believe you can do it today. That doesn't mean you don't tomorrow. But if you're not willing to work today on the person you want to be tomorrow, you'll never build those intrinsic motivational factors. Tuning into these videos, watching and learning and changing the way you think, changing the way you do things. That's how you build intrinsic motivational factors. That's how you build the fortitude to push on when things get difficult. Because you know who you are. You know what it is that you want to become. Not what you want to have in life. Those extrinsic motivational factors only go so far. It's who you want to become. What do you want to change to be? Do you want to love deeper? Or do you want to be more successful? Or do you want to be a better painter? Do you want to be more skilled at something? Do you want to change the world through your writing? Whatever it is. Do you want to be a public speaker? These are things that you have to change in yourself to do. Maybe you get nervous in front of crowds and you don't want that anymore. Whatever it is, you need to change those things internally. Those are outside of the external motivational factors. And when you start to do that, you'll start to understand motivation a little bit more. And again, it's not an easy journey, but it's a fun journey. You got to realize that, all of these things that I talk about, sometimes people don't like them because they seem like difficult things, or they say, oh, I don't need that, because they don't want to need it because it's difficult. They want to push it away and say, I don't need that, that doesn't work for me. The truth is it does work for you and you do need it, it's just difficult. But it's also fun and enjoyable. It's what makes life enjoyable. So work on building strong intrinsic motivational factors, because that's how you're going to change one. result of intentional action.